You one over there with in-house pussy. You don't even know what it smells like.
You
Who
sure right.
that?
Me? You
You
sure right.
got in-house?
I ain't got in nothing. I got in my hand. That's what I got. In some
Are
lotion.
you recording that?
Yeah.
You I heard you was hanging out with an old bitch named Jergens, wasn't you?
Yeah.
He going to get her. that
Oh, that
motherfucking bottle look empty in the motherfucker, dog. This
bottle,
nigga got it
the bottle,
right by the bed.
Oh shit.
the
That
bottle
nigga got
empty,
it.
and
Yeah, he be trying to get that last little squirt. He be untwisting the whole cap off, trying to get that, hitting it, trying to get that last little bit out.
yeah, man.
Nigga spitting his hand and lubricated.
Hey, I'm not. My hands ain't ashy. You jealous? I thought we were supposed to change shirts so we can make it look like this the next day. I'm in them. Yeah.
Is asking you why your hands so soft, huh?
And supple.
That's how you get to know your body, though. You know what I'm saying? That's how you able to last with a woman. You know your body, and you ain't finna goddamn bust early because you in control. And that come from playing with yourself a lot.
Hey, man, I'm jacking off, and I still bust early sometimes.
On who? On your lady?
Huh?
On your lady?
I still bust early sometimes, even though I've been jacking off 30 fucking years.
No, I'm saying when you have sex with your woman, you still bust early?
Sometimes.
What you call early now, Jimmy? At this age, what's early?
Shit, early like 20, 30 minutes.
Okay, we done started live. Thank you, everybody. Welcome to In the Cut. Of course, this is Reggie Love. That's JB. That's King Courtney. It's 610. And you know, I'm sorry that we started with lies, talking about 20 or 30 minutes at 47 years old. I want to.
What you gonna do, brother, when the Jimster gets a hold of you? Yeah.
He said 20 or 30 minutes.
Not brother, I mean sister. Yeah, nigga. Hey, old age, hey, not old age, but when you older, you last longer, bro. What y'all, you niggas that's not like 20 years old. Stop it. If you pre-coming, nigga, like you're not going nowhere. Just cut it out. You should have control at this point in your life. You should have control. But Courtney, like 28, like, you know what I'm saying? This nigga's been around a long time. 28,000 years is what I mean.
Yeah, nigga, I've seen all kinds of pussy. Anyway, busting early.
This nigga always getting stuck. That's how he gets stuck in the pussy. That's his orgasm face.
If you hit that 10-minute mark and you struggling, that's you busting early. 10, 15 minutes, that's early busting.
So what is your breathing like?
Breathing?
Yeah, what is your breathing technique? Because that's a big part of you know how long you last if you could breathe like properly.
But you know what? I think there's some truth to that, because if I'm laying like straight flat, like all the way like down on her, that does make it a little worse. But if I'm like up or if it's
Yeah.
like doggy shit like that, I can
Yeah.
last. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Right. I have the same experience.
you might be
Like
on
if
something with that.
yeah, if I'm laying flat, you're right. Like it's harder. Like if I drink, I could last through that on top.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying? So
And then you
but
might,
just
because if she on top, I can't quite. I be like, nah, hold on, like you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not breathing like I want to be breathing if she's on top. So you know
yeah.
what, God, that
You don't.
do make sense. I gotta get rid of
Yeah.
this fucking.
See, it's a difference there because you're the one getting fucked. You ain't fucking her. Then if she banging
Nah,
you out, if she riding the shit
Yeah,
out of
can't
you,
no
she.
woman fuck you, bro. She could
It's not literal penetration, you dumb son of a bitch. It's just in the sense
nigga.
that she's the one doing the work. That's what I'm trying to
No,
say.
well
if
then
she on
say
top,
that. Don't say
if
you she fucking you. I mean,
I can say
unless your women strapping on and fucking you. That's a
no,
different
no, Jimmy,
story.
Jimmy, that's you that's you behind the Mexican restaurant trying to get
This
extra
nigga getting
sauce and
hit from the
guacamole.
back.
That's you. That's you. But
This nigga, she slapping
is
that
like,
nigga back of the head.
okay, so
I'm sorry, I don't mean to
when
say nigga. All right, time out. I said
do you
nigga.
remember
Violation.
yes,
Woo, go to the sideline. Go ahead.
do you remember when this is an inside story. Do you remember when Dirt, somebody else, and me and you two the dudes and this girl we call Dirt, right?
Yeah, I remember that. I just seen
Okay.
Dirk the other day.
Okay. Remember when the first dude was playing with Dirt, he was killing her till she got on top of him and she started right. She arched her back and she was dropping that shit. That dude said he was like, uh,
Yeah.
and then it was just, yeah, he was through in less than 3 minutes because she was controlling the stroke. That's
No,
why I
I
say
mean,
that's why I say
I'm not saying. What's your point?
what my point is. That's why I say she's fucking you, you not fucking her. That was the difference. And to be honest, and then now that I think about that, later on we're gonna talk about people that miss out fun times with turning on lights and stuff. Crazy. But go ahead. And 15 minutes is a good enough time for anything. Yeah. 15, 20 minutes, she ought to be happy here. Yeah, but I might burn him back on that busting nut. At 46, shit.
Well,
hey,
15 minutes is
listen,
no time. I mean, you got to have foreplay. Do you
yeah,
have
I ain't
oral
counting
sex with your
foreplay in the
woman?
15 minutes. I'm not
listen,
counting
bro.
foreplay in the 15 minutes. I'm talking about straight action. It need to be
Nah,
15 minutes is a good
Why
enough.
the foreplay can't be action though?
No, I'm not counting the foreplay in the 15 minutes. I'm talking about
make sure
inside coach.
that
You talking about intercourse?
Yeah.
any woman between 35 and 45, you got to come harder than that. Plain and simple.
Now, what does that mean? What does it mean to come harder?
You 15 minutes ain't gonna do it. Any woman between 35 to 45, or matter of fact, 35 to 55, 15 minutes, that bitch gonna run you the fuck up out of there. Get your ass out here.
Now, I was told some game about not lasting when you go down on your woman. Say you go down on your woman for 15 minutes, and you know you can't last but 5 minutes. Hell, you go down on your woman 15 minutes, stick it in for 5. She think you the greatest lover ever.
But you know, these niggas out here don't. I'm sorry. These guys out here don't do the other things to compensate for that, bro. They don't be doing that. And that's what be like really driving these women crazy. Like niggas last 5 minutes and they don't be eating pussy for 10 minutes, or they don't be making her come for 10 minutes. It just be a 5-minute fuck. And now they got a frustrated woman. You know what I'm saying? So you right. If you know you can't last like that, yeah, you got to do the other shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what a real man would do. You gonna make sure that she gonna bust at least twice.
Yeah, and it's other ways. I believe, and I know for a fact, it's other ways to stimulate women, and we don't practice this as much. I know I used to do it when I was younger, and it's something I do want to start doing is to stimulate my woman is giving her a bubble bath, feeding her grapes and shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that, playing nice music, and then a nice dim light. That stimulates women. You know what I'm saying? That shows them that that you could be versatile in your approach until they're so willing, they're so wanting to want that side of you. You know what I'm saying? That when you do get inside, they don't care about that. They don't care how long you last. You know what I'm saying? Because you could be a 5-minute brother and make the best love to a woman in 5 minutes. Because she could come, like, you know what I'm saying? She can have an early orgasm. And I like women who have orgasms before men. You know what I'm saying? I don't like them rough women that you have to, just beat to death just to get her to bust a nut. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got to slap her in the back of the head. Bitch, bust a nut. Put your forearm in the back of a motherfucking head and shit just to get her, But you have to do other things. You have to spice it up. You have to make it more. And I ain't talking about spicing it up. Oh, can you watch porno with me? Most women don't like to watch porno. You know what I'm saying? And if she do, she a real freak and you need to watch it.
That's about 50-50. So a lot of women do like to watch porn.
That's true, but usually your woman don't want you to know she like to watch porn. Usually, that's usually the case.
Put the wrong one there. People be getting with people for the wrong reasons, man. That's a whole nother rabbit hole, though. Let me try to stay on subject.
Shit, what subject was we on?
We did the intro and we were just talking. You keep going. You got a few more minutes.
All right. Well, but I just think men need to spice it up, do more outside of the bedroom to enter the bedroom. You know what I'm saying? With confidence. It's all about confidence. And I truly believe that you have to be a confident man. You know what I'm saying? Your confidence in your appearance, it's in your conversation, and the rest is gonna follow. You know what I'm saying? Free your ass and your mind to follow.
Free your ass and the rest will follow. That's neat. Six, you got anything to add?
No, I got on that.
I need quiet as a church mouse. What's going on with you? You can't be jacking off with us on the phone, man. That's not good.
Listening.
You just listening. Okay.
Yeah.
You done turned into a mute. Nah, you just listening.
That nigga done ordered that pocket pussy.
That motherfucker get to do it work.
You like this, Miss Pocket? You like it, huh?
Get him off, you Six.
You a bad quarter of a bitch, Miss Pocket.
Get him off, you Six. Get him off, you Six.
I can't. I'm too high up here with the little pump up got going on.
Okay, well, on to the next thing.
You supposed to say, "Shut the hell up!" Everybody, shut the hell up.
Why did I have to say "shut the hell up" if wasn't nobody talking, Jimmy?
Just do it, bro. It's got to be a systematic thing.
All right, shut the hell up.
No, everybody shut the hell up, bro. You got to make it convincing in a nice way, though, not a mean way, a nice way.
Okay, everybody, shut the hell up. Next subject we're gonna go into. We're gonna go ahead and we need to cover. I know it's all across the news, all on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and even Facebook. We need to cover the the bleach blonde, bad built, butch bodied situation. So Marjorie Taylor Greene attacked Ms. Crockett and AOC. She told AOC that AOC wasn't intelligent enough to speak to her or even debate her. And then she went on to tell Ms. Crockett from Texas that her eyelashes, her fake eyelashes, were keeping her from seeing what was going on. And Ms. Crockett rebutted that with, well, not insinuating. She didn't directly say it. She insinuated. She lawyered it. She even said it on her CNN interview that she was insinuating, not directly saying it to Miss Marjorie Taylor Greene, that she was a bleach blonde, bad built, butch bodied. And there are all kind of videos and music videos. It's even one that say that Marjorie Taylor Greene is built like a shake machine. It says she got a waist like a box of cornflakes. There's been a whole bunch of stuff. So they've been attacking her real tough. So anything you gentlemen want to add?
Well, are y'all familiar with those people?
Yeah, I played the
Miss Crockett is
video.
actually your congressman. The Crockett lady is your congressman. You're in Texas.
That nigga has no clue who that woman is. He thought
No,
Tony the Tiger was the goddamn congressman.
no. I know who she is, but I think actually she comes out of the Dallas area. She's not from the Houston area. But yeah, I've seen her before. In the hearings and shit.
My question is, are you offended that none of the? I mean, I'm not sure if there were any black men in that meeting. I couldn't tell from the picture, and I couldn't even tell if there were other women of color there other than AOC. Just basically from what the camera was showing. Do you find it funny that none of the men stood up for Miss Crockett?
Well, my take on it is white people have been used to disrespecting us, regardless of what form of Congress, job, social status, et cetera, et cetera. And so now where we're at in this new generation and this new world that's approaching, they understand that they're losing their power. So now they still want to still sell the narrative that we're ignorant, although we're in Congress. In other words, somebody just gave it to us to keep us quiet. She can sit there and embarrass that young woman, that sister, all she wants. But I'm pretty sure if a debate went down, that white woman would come undone. Because the way how articulate she is and how intelligent she is, that's a huge radius of what she'll give that woman if they did that. She only said that because she knew that it wasn't going to, it was probably not going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
The day, anything, anybody that's not for them, and that's not being their plant, their sellout, their porch monkey, their field nigga, whatever they want to call it, they're gonna have an issue with them. So that lets you know that sister is not riding with the BS. Tells her being a Democrat because they all eat at the same table. But obviously she's going against the grain, and so that's why that triggered that white woman. And she's probably like a fifth, sixth, whatever generation Klans woman. So we don't even know her complete background. But see, what happens is when you come out the shadows, you start talking like that, people start putting up dirt. And that's always been there. Huh?
Go ahead.
I was going to end with this. Every white person is not racist. Because I always go back to the Freedom Fighter days. And even before then, when the enslavers, they was running and for their lives, and white folks was taking them in and hiding them from the enslavers. So when you trigger the wrong white people and the wrong black people, and let's not forget, we got Hispanics in office too. They'll come together just to trash you. And then they'll end you. And that's what I got on that.
Well, Marjorie Taylor Greene has been known to do speeches at these known Nazi and white power type people, to raise money for her, to get elected, for her campaigns and things like that. She's a MAGA Republican, meaning she's a Trumper, which also puts a negative spin on her to a certain extent. I know there are black people that support Trump. I'm not one of them. Um, but I mean, if that's what you believe in, that's what you believe in. Good luck. But yeah. So
Yeah, no,
those
she's all
what was the black woman's name again?
last name is
So-called
Crockett.
black woman. Who?
Her last
Jasmine
name is
Crockett.
Jasmine Crockett.
Mhm.
Did I say that right? Jasmine Crockett.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this is my problem with her. Two wrongs don't make a right. If you was going to respond, you should have responded intelligently because you represent a people. No matter what the white woman congressman said, she's already at an advantage if you don't respond with intelligence or you don't respond at all, which is probably better if you don't respond at all. You keep the business at hand because you're not just representing yourself. This is not a competition where who can be the most ignorant. Now, obviously, she was very ignorant. The what was the white woman congressman's name?
Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Marjorie Taylor Greene was very ignorant to comment on her appearance. You are leaders of a country, you are leaders of communities, and obviously you see that's not where Miss Margaret's mind is. Her mind is, oh, I have this beautiful so-called black woman over here. Maybe I'm a little jealous of her for whatever reason, and I'm going to go out at her because I'm pretty sure she wasn't the only woman on that panel.
She was not.
But the other woman, the so-called black woman, she should have responded better. I'm trying to remember her name.
Jasmine Crockett.
I'll just call her Jasmine. Miss Jasmine, the congresswoman. She should have had a better response. And if you couldn't articulate your response where your people could agree like that was a great response, then don't respond at all, because that'd be a great response too if you didn't respond. Because you responded just like how they wanted you to respond.
Oh man, hey, I gotta disagree with that.
I do.
I take a different perspective on that because that's how it's always been. People like that, they get in those situations on that stage and on the platform, and they say what they say and do what they do. And black folks are always turning the other cheek and always trying to be bigger than the situation and always trying to no. Get on a fucking level with them. See, that's the problem. Meet the motherfucker where they at. If you want to talk shit about my appearance, I'm gonna talk shit about your appearance. It's just at some point it has to change as far as how we respond, because the way we've been doing things as a people, marching and protesting, freedom fighters, being all, hey, I ain't ghetto. No, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? She met her on the level that she took it to. And as long as she demonstrates at other times that she can meet her on higher intellectual levels as well, like I can go wherever the fuck you going, bitch. I got you. As long as she demonstrates that, I don't have no problem with how she responded, because at the end of the day, it's always the motherfucker that's responding to the bullshit who's getting caught. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker comes to the back of your head, and next thing you know, you ready to fight. It's you that the police coming for, not the motherfucker that slapped your head. But it's, you know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it.
To me, it's a case of when keeping it real goes wrong.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
I want real quick, point of order. The leader, the Democratic leader of the House, Jeffries, he thinks just like you do. No, he's through playing games with him. And that if there's another black president, he's gonna be it. Okay.
I like that
He
dude.
thinks, yeah, he is awesome. He is exactly on the same level you are. He's tired of them having an unfair advantage. He's empowered the Jews, the Mexicans, the black. AOC is probably the strongest woman in Congress, and she's in the House, not in the Senate, but the House. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
They've done everything, and all of this started. And forgive me, I forget the lady's name. They actually removed a congresswoman that was a Muslim, that wasn't born in the United States, but that's not part of what it takes to be a congressman. You can never be president, but you can be a congressman.
Mhm.
So they got her
You
off
could be
all the
whatever you
committees
put your
that
mind to. You could be whatever you put your mind to if you're willing to play the game. But let me
don't
go
believe-
back to let me go back to how much time I got? How much time we got on this
You got
subject?
7 minutes. You got 7
Let
minutes.
me go back to real quick, and I'll make it short and sweet. We have to play chess. We cannot go to their level. We have to rise so high above their levels where they look so incompetent and ignorant that her colleagues are looking at her like you are a professional. You know what I'm saying?
They've been doing
You are poised, you are in control. That
doing
brings
that,
more
bro.
opportunities. You know what I'm saying? Then let me tell her about herself like she told me about mine. Nah, I'm finna play chess with you. Shirley Chisholm didn't sacrifice. She was in the 70s, 60s, and 70s running for president. And always stayed poised. You know what I'm saying? Always stayed in the control.
And that's why.
And that's what we have to do. We have to think and we have to come together. And we have to live in the shadows to come out them shadows on top, like the Jews did, like the Italians did. You know what I'm saying? Like the Asians did. We have to live in those shadows, come together, come united, and take over. Learn the game and play the game. I am not finna meet you on your level because your level is too fucking low. If I bend over, it'd be too hard to stand up straight again. And that's all I got to say about that.
Well, this is the thing. You say we got to do all this. We have to do all that. Who are we doing it for? Are we doing it for them? Are we
doing
going
it for
to say?
us.
Are we going to take? Oh no! Bear with me because there's only two things that in the world. There's them and us. There's no everybody. It's simple. It's them and us. So as you stay on your high plane, trying not to lower yourself, or you keep a look at where you just fight through all of this stuff, so you can get what they already have, what they're born with, right? You think about all that marching. What did that marching do? What did it achieve? You got to eat some nasty.
You able to
food.
vote? Are you able to vote?
The only thing you're able to vote. Ooh, like
Are
that's
you
a
able to
big
go
deal.
sit at any countertop that you want without being attacked?
Jimmy, you don't even go to them places and wouldn't eat their food in the first place.
Well, we ain't talking about me. We talking about not only Aboriginal people. We talking about Asians. We're talking about Mexicans. We're talking about Spanish, Latin people. We're talking about every ethnic group that is non-white. We set that standard. We marched. We went to court. Marshall Thurgood. We did all that non-violently. We did all that. And these people are benefiting from that, and we benefited from it also. We got the dog sucked on us. You know what I'm saying?
Get those things non-violently. I get it. Okay. Have you seen the income rankings by race?
Because we're not united. Because we're not united. That's what I just said. We have to unite and come together in the shadows to come out on top. You see what I'm saying? We have to
It's
do that.
way-
America
It's way more.
Already.
Way more.
How you
than
think the
what
Jews
you
took
saying.
over? How you think the Jews was niggas just like they called us niggas. They was niggas to the white man too and the white woman. How you think they came about? They did it through secrecy. They did it through uniting. They did it through credit. Credit is how they did it.
Set straight first, though.
You said
Were
what?
they not?
You said
We
what?
are the only oppressed people who have not gotten reparations. We are the
Say it
only
again.
oppressed race of people who have not gotten reparations. The reason
Say it
the
again.
Jews can come together and buy things together and flex their power is because they have gotten and still get reparations. Motherfuckers come from Asia, motherfuckers come from Africa and Europe. They come here with 800 fucking credit scores, bruh. That's how they're able to just step on our fucking heads like that. It's not about
we as a people, we allow them to do that. We allow them to step on our heads.
So
We allow them, yeah, we do. We allow them to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because we will not come together. We're oppressed by drugs. We're oppressed financially. You know what I'm saying? We're oppressed. We're oppressed in so many ways that we're oppressed. We are the top consumers of the world. We set the top trend of the world. Everybody wants to be us. So everybody's buying what we're selling, but we cannot unite because we're crabs in the barrel.
Jimmy, let him speak. Let him speak, Jimmy.
Okay.
Go ahead.
You're not totally wrong when you say the lack of unity is a problem, okay? Because it is. Our spending power within the economy should give us a lot more power, but we don't spend it with each other. And that's what the problem is. I get that part. However, that is only a small piece of the pie of what's really been going on in this entire grand scheme of things.
But how long are we gonna keep blaming the grand scheme of things? How long?
It's not about blaming, it's about pointing out facts and understanding how to combat the facts. It's not about blaming.
Okay, so how do you combat the facts?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Gentlemen, we got 30 seconds left on this topic. Six, did you have anything you wanted to add towards the end here?
Yeah, but it'll be a little longer than 30 seconds, so we can move on.
Okay. All right, gentlemen. I want to thank you. We're gonna end on a very lighter note, something old that we should have covered a while ago. And the only reason because I'm looking on my sheet and it's the first thing I saw. And I talked about it to you earlier. We were talking about how people were getting paid to cuddle. Right? Lighter note. Much lighter note, we can be funny now.
God damn, I'm so sick of this cuddle ass shit.
That nigga mad, don't nobody want to cuddle with him.
I got a cuddler, nigga. Like, shit, kill that noise. If anything, I cuddle with my goddamn pillow. My woman don't want to cuddle with me, but she always want to cuddle. So, you know, I wish I can get paid for it too. Hell.
Well, as usual, Jimmy has put a knife in that one, so that's dead. Thank y'all and have a good night.